Hello one and all, my name is Steve and this is the DaftCraft server and that's my boat, or my ship rather. I'm still not really happy how it's looking. I mean, I added this back bit on as I said I would. I'll show you also from the other side. There's a lot of chests here at the moment because I'll explain that later. You got like junks traditionally have like your rowboats on the back, so that's what I've done. I've sort of, I heard a skelly bob then. Yeah, they traditionally have the like your boats on the back, so that's what I've got there. So that's okay, but the thing I'm not totally sure about is it looks extremely heavy at the back. And I don't think it would sit right in the water like that, so I need to try and... I mean, this looks too sort of arched like that. And junks, if you've ever seen a junk, they sort of tend to go boop, 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 like more of a curved shape like that on the front. And they got quite flat fronts as well. So I think I'll probably do that a bit off camera, but I might show you at the end of this episode what I've actually done with it. But I think today what we'll probably do is just end up decorating the inside, tidying up some of this, deciding where to put the windows and such things as those. First of all, I'm going to go into the nether because I want to get some obsidian and I know where to get some from. Oh man, this episode, it probably won't come up today now, and that is thanks to one person in particular, and that is Retrocalypsenow. And the reason he's responsible for the lateness of this episode is because I asked him to move some of his stuff off my ship, and he moved some over to where we agreed that he was going to go, but he then left like everything else, so I had to swim back and forward about 50 times to get it sorted. And for some reason my jungle saplings have gone missing as well, and I desperately needed some jungle wood for sorting out that business, just to sort of finish off the front of the bow and do some repairs if I so desired. And that went missing, so I won't be surprised if he's got them as well somewhere. I mean, I checked all of his chests and they're not there, so this is probably a really boring video. I'm farming obsidian, isn't it? But I'm owed this. Yeah, we were mucking about yesterday on the server, and he said, "Oh, can you come to me?" And I said, "Well, no, not really. I'm in the middle of doing something." And he said, "Oh, but it's really important because I was working over in his area again." And he said, "Oh, I can't get to you, so would you be able to get to me?" I said, "What could possibly have happened that you couldn't get to me?" And he said, "Oh, I just can't. You have to come to me. Come to my Nether Hub, which is a new building that he bought in his built, rather not bought, in his spawn. I guess 8 will probably do." And so I thought, right, I stupidly agreed. And I mean, he does this sort of shit all the time, and he's so fucking annoying. It's gonna be a ranty episode, just so you guys know. And I promised myself, from now on, unless he explains exactly what we're doing, I'm not going to do anything he wants. Because I came to his Nether Hub, and... oh, what was that? 1 second. Oh, his delivery time, apparently. I thought it had a couple of hours before the first delivery, but apparently not. So, yes, I'm back. So... yeah, I stupidly agreed, come over to his new building. I thought, alright, this looks quite good. I'll come in here, and went through the portal, and it ended up more or less where the portal comes out, where he used to have his 4 portals in a circle. And he was just stood there, and he says, "Right, we're both stuck here now." And I said, What do you mean we're both stuck?" And he says, "Oh, well, I made a portal, and it came out here, but when you go back through it takes you to somewhere completely different." So I thought, for fuck's sake, we have the amount of times that we've actually had to relink portals, you would have thought he could do it in his sleep by now. I mean, I probably could, to be honest, because we've had so much hassle with moving the Nether hub from the early days when the guys wanted to restart the server because they cocked it up. So we were stuck on the other side, and I said, Matty, there's something you need to understand about doing the portals, is you need the coordinates on the overworld. Why didn't you just fucking ask me what the coordinates were while I was still outside your Nether hub? And he goes, oh, I didn't know that's how it worked. So we were both stuck somewhere. I don't know where the portal actually came out, because he got rid of the portal in his underwater base, and it ended up in like some weird place, and I decided not to help him in the end. But he bribed me, and I came back, and we fixed it. But that's it for helping him. I'm not helping him anymore unless he explains exactly what we're doing. So that's 2 aggravations he's caused me in the space of 24 hours. Yeah, so this is the boat, the little rib that goes on the back. It's just attached with logs and like tethers, which clearly don't go down, but they're intended to look like they could do. And then I got this little archway, which is another thing. If you're out at sea during a tropical storm, you got like a nice little awning to carry under while you're piloting your ship. Piloting, is that what they call, like, captaining your ship, I guess? And then all the other people are working out here in the horrible rain. And the other thing I added was this, is the cargo doors. Unfortunately, because this is a bit of a strange number, I had to put it on sideways. So we can't accept huge cargo, but you know, it's good enough for sort of spices and other Far Eastern-y things. I think I want to start by taking down these fences because it didn't look very oriental, I don't think. So what I want to do is go to the bench. Oh, I'll show you what's going on at the back here as well, because I haven't shown you that yet. Clearly we got a decent weight up and down to the cargo hold. This room, I'm not sure what to do with. I might make this the kitchen or the war room or something, or navigation room. Captain's quarters with a nice sort of, I'm trying to make this look oriental, but it might be better if I do it in like oak wood, so I can do like reverse stairs, but I think it looks okay. And then you got the bed in here, and I'm going to add some more furniture and stuff in here. Right, where's the, what do you call it, the crafting bench? There it is. Let's bring this with us. Have we got oak on us? Yes, we do. Doesn't look like we got enough though. Slightly concerning. Right, so this bit, I'm not sure how this is going to look. Well, I'm going to give it a go anyway. Let's turn all of that. I mean, the trouble with jungle planks is they don't really suit anything, which is one of the reasons I regret using them now. But I guess we're sort of stuck with it unless I plan on rebuilding the whole thing, which is probably not going to be the case. Get rid of that. Yeah, so so I woke up in a bit of a bad mood this morning, and all this stuff like on the server really didn't help. I thought I'd just be able to jump on and start recording. It wasn't the case. But also there's like creeper holes everywhere in spawn that someone's obviously created and they're not fixed, which is another peeve of mine. Right, I probably won't make these all into stairs. Let's just make that for now. Hopefully that will be enough for at least one side. Right, that's obviously supposed to be a stair. Get rid of those because I don't need those anymore. get rid of these as well, actually. I really want to get this boat finished so I can get back to the theme park, because since I decided not to do the main builds, well, not to do the main street first, it's got me a bit more inspired to sort of start on some actual rides, and want to finish up rides as well, like stuff that I haven't finished doing. Let's see how that looks. Not great, if I'm honest. Perhaps if I try putting fences on top of that, maybe. I don't really know, because I'm trying to make it look as true to what it should look like as possible. But it's difficult. I mean, this jungle wood just doesn't go with anything. I guess I can sort of finish up what I was doing and then just see if it improves along the way, hopefully. Maybe if I shift this, maybe if I shift it out here, so I'll show you what I mean. Oh, that's my fire alarm or smoke detector that I keep meaning to replace the battery in. It's making that noise. Right. Let's see how this looks. Looks a little better with the overhang. Right, I'm gonna go sort out my fire smoke detector a sec. And I'm back. Good thing about this helmet is I can just sort of disappear in the middle of doing something in the middle of the ocean. Right. Got a new series starting up, which I spoke about in The Mole Survivor. I can't really reveal any details, but I have finished the intro for it, and the party involved that I'm doing the series with was pretty happy with it, so that's good news. He's probably gonna steal it and use it as well, which is good because I'm reasonably proud of it. It's not great. I ran into some sort of copyright issues on the music choice, so I've had to change that. What have I done wrong there? I guess it needs to start there, really, doesn't it? Oh, lost that. Lost that as well. Let's go get those. What am I doing wrong? If I start it there... I don't know what I'm doing today, guys. I've been doing a lot of work on the Mole Survivor single player sort of off camera since the last episode, because I'm feeling a bit inspired again. I'm not sure if I'm particularly inspired by anything in particular, but it's certainly been fun working on that. It's just something to do while I'm watching my my dose of YouTube videos of the day, I guess, as well, which is always nice to have something playing in the background. I tend to listen to stuff just to have a little company, you know, just to hear someone's voice. So yeah, there's that. So there will be a lot of changes to that world for the next episode. Pumpkin pie, my favourite food at the moment, because it gives so much and it takes so little to make. I was thinking about changing some of these to oak as well. And that looks just... Ugh. Looks a bit gross. Like I said, I'll probably work on this bit off camera and perhaps include the footage later on in the episode. Let's do some decorating, shall we? I think some decoration is in order. Let's start downstairs in the cargo bay in the boring bit. I'll try and get this looking decent, but you know, no promises. Right, so this is going to be the cargo bay area. I was going to have this as sort of a separate bit, so this will be most likely be the brig, where I'm going to shut people off because it's a slightly unpleasant part of the ship. With all these weird, I suppose redoing the front of the ship might be a good idea because it cocks this up really. That's all my random stuff at the moment. I'm going to do a little experiment here, guys. There we go. You may see what that experiment is. What the results of that are soon. Let's just start sticking some no, let's move it closer to the wall. Could have put that with an axe, but never mind. I'll do. I'll have to fix that as well. Got a crafting bench on me, so let's make some half slabs. Because that was my old way up onto the upper deck before I included the ladder. Dump that in there as well and get rid of that. Oh no, I don't want to get rid of that, Jesus. I'll fix that later. I'll do it later. So this would be clearly where the cargo is stored. It's a good thing I got all these spare chests. I'm not really sure what to put on here. I'm thinking it'll be like a food transport vessel. How else can I decorate this? I guess I can put... The idea I did have was... How would that look, I wonder? Stupid, apparently. I wanted to make something look like cargo netting, but I'm not really sure how to do that. I was thinking like ladders, perhaps? If I were to make some ladders. If I can, yep, that's how you make them. Well done. Well done for learning the basics of Minecraft, Steve. Oh, apparently I can't put them next to chests. Is that what that's telling me? Yep, can't put it next to chests. That sucks. I guess I can put them there though, so that's a nice cargo net. So you can sort of lift that up and hang it underneath, theoretically. Oh, the other thing I did want to do was, I don't think I got the wool for it though. No, I need some white wool. Or some red wool, depending on what colour sails I decide on. Oh, that could be... I don't think that's actually a way up though, so... some more chests in here, I guess. Wouldn't go amiss. I know what I want to do. Let's make some levers. 10 or 9, seeing as that's how many sticks we got. And what colour should we make these? I'm thinking of spruce might look good. Oh, we've already got plenty of spruce. Okay, perfect. So on the side here, stick that, and then put that on the bar. And we have a cot. There's one cot for the crew. 2. These need to move. Why am I doing that when I got an X in my inventory? Boop and a boop. Some more spruce. So those are my carts. Here's what I'll do as well, is I'll make a just like a center parting here for an additional cart as well. Yeah, that's nice. And then just fill up to the roof. So I want to make it look quite cluttered in here because if you've ever been like on these oldie-timey ships, I think I've said before, they are extremely compact once you've got all the gear in there. There we go. Right, that's more than enough. Oops. There we go. And there we go. So that is 5 cots for the crew. I guess I could get away with sticking another one here even on the ends. Yeah, I think that might be a good move, just to make it seem that a little bit more cramped, but I will need more sticks. There we go. Don't need that many, but can't hurt to have too many. So that's the... can't do on there, unfortunately. But I think that'll likely do. It makes it a bit more difficult to move in here, which is precisely like the thing I was going for, just making it seem really, really hard up for space. That is obviously going to move. I guess I can stick that down ready, but I'm not going to move that on camera because that would just be boring to watch. And then we'll have that there ready. Need to fix that. Right, let's go up now. So, crew quarters done. Like I said, not really sure what to do with this bit. I guess making this the kitchen might make more sense, and then having... the trouble is, you want the war room quite close to there, but this is so much more spacious. Except for that. Who knows? Let's do the captain's cabin, because we're definitely decided on that. Right, so... what would the captain like in here? I did try putting in windows, but they don't really look right on the larger scale, as like on the when you're actually further away. Actually, that might look alright if it's... oops, it broke. Let's bring the crafting bench up. Oh, we got one here. Good enough. Good thing I threw away those extra sticks, eh, guys? Yep, I haven't got enough space for them, as is obvious. Get rid of some of this shit. What's your language? Right. Yeah, if I were to do... 3 wide window, that might look okay. Just so you can see, sort of, you can see the land that he's done. What the heck is that? What's that building over there? Oh, I've never seen that one before. What else would we have? I mean, my spawn's set there right now, but I can set it as soon as night comes. I'm thinking double bed. He's gonna have a nice and comfy night being a captain. I keep saying being a captain like it's not me, but it's most definitely me. Right. Sun's going down, so perfect time to set spawn. I wish they had different colour beds. That would really make this game so much more pleasing for the eye. There we go, nice double bed. Let's bring this up with us because we're going to be working in here a bit. And perfect time to set our spawn. Ta-da! In case you didn't know how to set your spawn, guys. Right, put that down there. See if we got any fences. Just take these just to show you guys what I'm thinking of. Yeah, I got loads in there. I don't really need to take those at all. No, that's not what it was. Give us boop boop. Just those two. Not glass windows. Glass windows look stupid on a boat, I think. Nice sort of semi-obstructed view. I was thinking about just like a poster bed, but I don't know if that would actually work. No, I think it just looked dumb. I guess I can just do that as like an oriental decoration style look. I guess that looks semi-oriental. No, I don't want those half slabs though. Do however want those there. Oh shit. I'm gonna have to do those, aren't I? Because that's part of the block above. Disappointing. Let's just see how that looks, and then stick torch. Can't do torches there, can we? Looks okay, I guess. Let's get some of these half slabs done so we can fill in these gaps. Looks like there might be space for a mob to spawn in there, but yeah, that'll do. That looks relatively pleasing to the eye. Perhaps not these though, because I'm gonna have to bring the wall in otherwise. Trying to make it look as oriental as possible, but it's not really working. Right. Let's fill in that for the sake of filling it in. What's this behind here? There's nothing there, but I have a feeling that's something. Yeah, that's a step, so that needs to stay there. But I can't do it like this. I need to do that. There we go. There we go. You wouldn't even know, would you? Let's do the same there, just so it looks uniform. And then, oh, I know what we can do there. Let's plop this down. We've got some wool. Don't have any sticks anymore, though. Nice painting on this back wall. Nope. We all know how this turns out from you guys. There are 2x3 paintings, aren't there? I hope there are. Otherwise this could be a complete waste of time. Hey, where'd he go? Here you are. Is there a strategy to getting decent sort of layouts of paintings, I wonder? You know what? You've watched me do this plenty of times, so let's just... You know what? I'll just put it down in the middle for now, and I'll fix that on my own time, because it's just... I'm just wasting valuable video space. Right. Let's have a nice captain's dining area. Oh, no, not that. I guess I can do that with the jungle wood, seeing as that's quite bountiful at the moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Should do nicely. For when he has guests. Oh, I know what else we can do. Let's stick just something on the side here. Like so. And then... Man. Oh, I know where we can get some, actually. I knew this would come in handy. Look at all this clay. That'll do for now. That's more than enough. Let's get this cooking. Not sure how long I've been recording for and how much of it is footage I can actually use. Oh, god damn it. Get up there. There we go. Oh, I was almost a bit confused then with how much stuff was in here. So used to it being all empty. Which is a chest that actually has my stuff in. It's that one, isn't it? We got a furnace. No. Have we got coal? No. Oh. Right. Let's get the furnace built. Let's just put that there. Just dump some of this crappy wood in there. And then the clay. Let's see what... Oh, that would be perfect actually. I think that would look a bit like a bonsai tree. A jungle sapling. One. Thinking. So that's a nice little... I think that's looking quite smart at the moment, really. Perhaps... If you guys got any more ideas on how to decorate this cabin, feel free to tell me in the comments below, because there's only so much I can do. Get rid of that for now. Nice little bonsai tree. Actually, let's put torches either side. Like, no, that's not what I wanted to do. I'll show you what I wanted to do now. That's the one thing I hate about those. I'll change those to smooth stone slabs as well. Pressure plates, so they look a bit better. Make use of these levers. There we go, nice little table there. Smooth stone? No, why would I have smooth stone? Jesus Christ. I guess the only thing I can really think of doing now is to do the masts, but I'll start by showing you roughly what they're going to look like. And then I'll probably finish those off camera as well, just so I don't bore you guys to death. The sails are going to be down naturally because the ship is in fact in port, so there is no point in the sails really being up. We'll do it like this. And then I'll fill in the gaps with the wool. Can't get to it. There we go. Actually, yeah, let's leave that there for now, just so makes it look like I know what I'm doing. I'd done this design before when I had an idea for a series a long time ago. Actually, it doesn't stick out so much on one side as it does on the other, usually, so we'll have it extending. We'll have it sort of fairly shallow on this side, and then quite a way out on the other. Then what I'll do is, oh man, nope, sorry about changing my mind so much. I don't care about you two fences. There we go, that's better. Like that, and then we'll have wool on the bottom side, perhaps in front and on top, and then I'll have another layer of these fences, because I believe the way they work on sort of conventional Western style ships. I need food. Where's my food gone? There we go. Pumpkin pie. On conventional Western style ships, you have sort of a mast going across, and then there'll be actually tied up to the crossbeam, whereas on, I believe, on Oriental style ships, which is what this is intended to be, is they'll have like all the sails will sort of gather down the bottom, and then you'll have like a pulley system at the top which just lifts like the sail supports up. So yeah, I believe that's how it works anyway. It's difficult to say, but it's like a fan basically. So you have that, and then it opens up like that, like a fan. So yes, I believe I'll end the episode here. I know I didn't get an awful lot done, but I would appreciate some input on other decorations to do on board. I'll probably just finish up the ship because I've been over here for too long, really. I'll finish it up off camera based on your suggestions. I'll show you the progress, and then we'll move on to something else. We'll move on to bigger and better things. So, yeah. So that's about it for this episode. So thank you very much for watching. As usual, look out for the new series that I'm going to be doing, and I will see you on the next episode. Ta-ta.